All right. All right. Let's make sure everything's good. You feel what I'm saying? Gotta make sure the technology good. Gotta make sure there's no tech issues to happen during the stream. We gotta make sure everything's just good. And we live. You feel what I'm saying? This is gonna be a nice, calm stream. We're not gonna be acting too crazy. We're not gonna be doing no dumb crazy. We're not gonna be acting dumb or crazy on the stream right now. This is just gonna be some nice, chill vibes. You feel me? We'll still have the little energy, but I think we really need a calm stream, okay? We've already had too many crazy streams lately to not just have at least a little calm stream now. We went through so many tech issues last night. So I figured we need to have a little smooth stream now. You feel what I'm saying?
Christ is Lord. Christ is Lord. Christ is Lord. How you gonna love me, girl? You don't love yourself. I'm working on self. Sit in the presence of God. I'm working on beating the odds. I watch how the youth just look at the fries. Look up to the M.I.M. They look at my eyes. I'm sorry to tell you, don't give one. Yeah. And these rappers don't talk about much. I'm cleaning my ears. E. coli. Lord, lay me by your side. My soul is for you if I live or die. I could be on the verge of death. I look at my girl like, girl, don't cry. And hey, I'm dressing simple now. What you see on me, Christ light. I want you to win. Ain't nobody Taylor, bro. When B is a thin. Like in, you gotta want it. Yeah, I want it. Rapping like I done went broke or something. I'm killing them on beats when I'm speaking my truth. They thinking it's funny. I don't wanna fit in. Yeah. For the ones that doubt you, cool. Show love and keep your head up. Now you just knowing how you gotta move. I know I'm so undeserving of grace, so little bro, I forgive you too. They can't love me and not you. I've been missing talks with God. I gotta be real, I'm convicted, Lord. Been slipping, Lord. Been tripping, Lord. I know you're with me, Lord. And I know I'm saved by grace, still changing my ways, Testament of my faith, it's a testament of my faith.
W intro song, no cap. Hold on. Before we really dive into anything serious on the stream right now, oh shoot. I still got my chat issues. I need to see what's going on with this thing. Like, what is going on with my chat? Like, oh. You're telling me since last night I had the chat set as hidden on stream and I didn't know? Oh my gosh. Mind you, last night we had so many lags and tech issues with the stream last night. It was supposed to be one simple stream last night and the thing broke apart into two. So basically speaking, you know, if we're technically it ended up being two streams in one night, but it was not supposed to be two streams. It just broke apart into being two streams in one night. It should have just, you feel what I'm saying? So technically y'all had a free two streams in one day when that was not even supposed to be the plan. Bro, last night was so many tech issues. I had a guest on. Shout out to Main 2 Wavy, Christian artist. We met each other for the first time on stream yesterday. And he's a Christian artist. And literally I had him on. And then the thing was crashing after crashing. Yo, that's kind of crazy, bro. Like, now I'm really just trying to be as calm. Like, I'm really sitting here on stream trying to be as calm about the situation as possible. But it's now when I really think back to that junk, I'm like, damn, son. That really happened? Damn, son, that really happened? Damn, son. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That is tough. Crazy part is, it's so crazy. And then I thought the chat was actually a part of the tech issues, which is the reason why it couldn't show on the screen. But turns out it was really just me who probably, while trying to update my screen overlays for the stream, I think I might have accidentally set the chat right here as hidden on stream. So that means it was like that since last night. It was already set to be hidden on the stream. I just didn't know I set it like that. So when I looked back at it, and I was looking back through the stream, through like last night's stream, I was looking back through it this morning, and I saw the way the chat wasn't appearing on the screen. I kind of thought, damn, did that, like, I thought it was just a part of the tech issues, but the whole time that was me who accidentally did that. That's kind of crazy if you ask me, though. That's kind of crazy if you ask me. Okay, bro, we're almost 7 minutes into the stream. Why am I still yapping? I have a really bad yapping thing. Okay, so what we are going to be doing on stream right now, okay, since we're 7 minutes into the stream, we've been yapping. Now we need to really dive into the segments. We are going to be doing, hold on, let me put up the picture on the screen real quick. I just need to put up the picture on the screen real fast. Okay. Wait, what? Did my overlays just get removed? Oh, heck no. I think everything else just got removed. Yo, then it's actually a tech issue problem. Hidden on stream. What is going on? Like, what is actually going on? I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. I was really about to trip out for a second, because in my head I was thinking like, wait, like, why are I don't know. The streams, like my streaming software, Streamlabs, it's really having like, there's a little, like, now I see there's really starting to be like more of an issue with the tech and the production, I guess I would say, basically, when it comes to trying to get certain overlays like this to pop up on the screen. So I hope the streams are a good viewing experience though. So I hope there's nothing, you feel what I'm saying? So I think the tech should be all right now. I think I might have everything situated. So I think everything should be all right now. Okay? Our first segment that we are about to do on stream right now, we're about to be doing a Q&A. A live Q&A. Okay? You want to know what's so crazy? I haven't given y'all a live Q&A before. I remember I did do a Q&A video at one point. I had like a Q&A YouTube video and stuff. But I had never given you guys a Q&A live. And trust me, starting now, we will definitely be doing a lot more segments like this when we are on stream. So, you have questions, we have answers. So, I'm going to put up, I have different screenshots of different questions that you guys apparently had for me. And we're going to put them up on the screen, on the stream. and they will be answered. So let's put up our first question of the Q&A. You know, which is why we can't really yap too much. We gotta, you know, we gotta kind of go a little fast with it. Hold on. You feel me? We have to kind of just go a little fast with it. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me wait. Did the thing just disappear off my screen? You see? You see? Are we dead serious? Oh my gosh, now the chat is hidden. Oh my gosh. The tech issues are actually going insane. Like, the chat issues are honestly getting on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. Like having this much issues is kind of getting on my nerves, no cap. Having this much tech issues is really kind of getting on my nerves. Okay, I think we should be good now. So, our first question of our live Q&A session. So this is the first question that a viewer had for me. What's a hobby or interest of yours that people might not know about? Well, I'm definitely somebody, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going to give you the answer. So, viewer who asked that question, I am definitely going to be giving you your answer to that question right now. Just give me some time to really give you the question on a very, very good occasion. You're asking what my hobbies are. Well, young man, I am indeed somebody who loves to travel. Another hobby of mine, I love to eat. I'm a big back. I'm a damn big back for real. Let me stop. Okay. What I just answered the question. So let's go straight into the next question of our Q&A. Hold up. Let me get our next question pulled up. This segment really shouldn't take too long, but, we're just going as fast with it as possible. I guess you can say that. Oh my gosh, the chat disappeared. The chat already disappeared, gang. This is really on some crazy stuff. The chat keeps on disappearing. I don't understand why it's doing that, if I'm being honest. Okay. I think we're good now. So, the next question on our Q&A is, what's your favorite thing about the city/town that you live in? Well, I was born in Florida, first of all. Okay, my real viewers should definitely know that about me. Because if you watch me, you definitely know I talk about Miami all the time. But if we're talking about where I currently live now, the city that I currently live in now, or I guess we could say town, it's a suburban area. The favorite thing about it, there's a little bit more stuff to do. Not more than Florida, but I was living in Decatur, Tennessee, right before I moved to where I am now. So what I could probably say to that is, there's just, that area is just a dead zone. But here, there's more stuff to do. Here we got action. Decatur take L's. Actually, I can't say that. I have a lot of friends over there who be watching the streams, so I can't even say that. Even if I wanted to say that, I can't say that. Okay. Let's cut the talk. Next question. Let's cut the talk. Next question. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, the chat literally disappeared again. Oh my gosh, I'm so done with this. I knew it was going to do that. Okay. So, our next question on the Q&A. Another question. So, it looks like another question that a viewer had for me is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? I'm not gonna lie, that's a very good question though. That is actually a very good question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? I would probably say super speed. I know, I know that might sound like an L option to say. That might sound like it's just a really L option to say. But if we're being honest, I think that might be the best thing to say here. Super speed, because then you can get anywhere fast as possible, fast as hell, and you can also dash out fast as hell, That's just what I'm gonna say. I know it might sound like a very L take, what I just said. I know a lot of y'all would probably debate on me, or would probably debate with me on that, but that's just my personal opinion. I think if I could choose a superpower, if superpowers were real, then yeah. Okay. Let's make sure everything's straight. I bet. Alrighty, everything, okay, the tech is getting a little better, okay. So, our next question in the Q&A is, what's the most challenging part of streaming and how do you overcome it? Yo, the viewer who asked this, that's a very good question. Okay? What's the most challenging part of streaming and how do you overcome it? Okay. If I could give my opinion as to what the most challenging part of streaming is, let me see. Let me really think though. I've been in the live streaming industry for a hot minute. I think I could really give y'all an answer on this. The most challenging part of it? Oh my. I'm gonna just say this right now. I got 20 different things I can say right off the bat. But the things that I'm about to say, even if you stream, you can't relate to what I'm about to say unless you actually stream consistently. And I'm somebody who low-key goes live a lot. So I think I have every right to say what I'm about to say. But, I'm not about to say anything too crazy because I like streaming. I like to go live for y'all. It definitely gives off those interactions. There's a certain level of one-on-one interactions that you get with your audience through live streams that you can't really get from a regular YouTube video. So I feel more connected to y'all. That's why sometimes I feel like I would rather give y'all live streams than regular vlogs. But if I could give my personal opinion as to what the most challenging part of streaming is, how can I word it? I want to really word it where y'all not going to be on my ass for it. I want to really say it where, like, it's not going to be controversial, what I'm about to say. You feel what I'm saying? What I'm about to say is, think of it like this. When you stream, every day you're thinking about what you're going to do that's going to keep the audience entertained, right? Every day you're thinking about what's going to keep that audience entertained. So let's just say most of my time goes into planning, okay? Like, if I, like for example, if I know that I'm going to stream on a certain day, you know, like let's say I'm about to stream on a random Tuesday night, for example. Either the night before or that very morning, I have to already plan out what I'm going to do on the stream. If I'm gonna do a Q&A, I'm gonna be like, bet, like what we're doing right now. If I'm gonna do a Q&A, I'm gonna be like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Whatever ideas that I want to do on stream, I have this content notebook. I'm not gonna open it because it's gonna leak too many content ideas that I got planned for y'all, and I don't want to do that. Okay? I'll flip to a random page in the notebook, right? And I'll jot down the ideas that I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna do a Q&A, I'm gonna be like, okay, boom, let me add that to the list. If I'm gonna react to a YouTube video, okay, react to AMP's new video, I'm gonna add that to the list. Boom. If I'm gonna, this might sound crazy, but if I'm gonna make somebody drop a boulder through my roof, blam, right on stream, I'm gonna add that to the list. You know, I'm not saying I would ever make somebody do that to my roof on stream. I would low-key whoop them, but you feel me? But I'm just giving an idea, okay? So if I know I'm gonna stream on a certain night, I'm gonna make sure that I plan my segments beforehand. You feel what I'm saying? Think of it like this. When you're streaming, you have to constantly plan segments. So even when I'm not streaming, you really do gotta, you feel what I'm saying? And then also, another complication that streaming might come with is you might go so fast with yourself in terms of consistency that you burn yourself out. So you gotta make sure it's a balance of streaming and rest. Meaning rest, but don't get too comfortable. You know? If you're resting, still be planning out your ideas for your next stream, even when you're not live. Because you can't just be on stream and that's when you're going to be in the notebook jotting down the ideas live on camera. No. You got to jot down your ideas of what you're going to do on your next stream after your current stream you just did ends. You get what I'm saying? But as long as you don't, slack off too much, you should be fine. That's what I always tell myself, like I'm not going to burn myself out for nobody. I'm going to make sure I get my rest when it's time to get my rest. But at the same time, I can't let it get to the point where I'm slacking off. Cause that's where things might start getting a little, start getting a little bad for me. So I always see it like I can rest, but as long as I don't get too comfortable, I should be fine. So that's the way you overcome it. Just learn how to balance stuff for real. The most complicated part about streaming is the burnouts. But as long as you feel me? As long as you know what you're doing, you should be fine. Ooh, this one's hold on. Hold up. Okay. Ooh, this one's a good question from a viewer. This one's a very good question. This one says, how do you come up with new ideas for your streams? And I'm not gonna lie, that's a very good question because we was just talking about planning segments. Let me tell you how I come up with segments for my streams. Hold on, I'm about to explain. Just be inspired. That's really all it takes. Just be inspired. You can take inspiration from a movie and do your own streaming version of it. You can take inspiration from you can take inspiration from a TV show. You can take inspiration from another YouTuber. You know, everybody, when it comes to content, there's really no such thing about who did which idea. Because if we're being honest, everybody takes content ideas from each other. It's not really about who did it first. It's just who did it best. You feel me? So, when you take the idea, just do it different. Take the concept, but not the full idea. Just take the concept of the idea and then put your own spin on it. You know what I mean? And then you should be good. Okay? Then you should be fine. Oh my gosh. Let's go. But I'm not gonna lie. That's a very interesting question from a viewer. I'm not gonna lie. That's a very interesting question. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait, did my thing just completely erase? Oh my gosh. I'm actually getting mad, bro. No, you see, this is the part where I start getting a little mad, gang. Because, like, why? It's like, why? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, the subscribe button, the sub count kind of came all the way down here. Hopefully it's alright. Okay. Our next question on the Q&A is, what's your favorite type of content to create and why does it resonate with you? That's a very good question. Your favorite type of content to create? Well, I'm not gonna lie. I just want to make people laugh. You feel what I'm saying? I just be wanting to make people laugh type stuff. So, I would probably say I try to be a little more comedy based, but you know, what's your favorite type of content to create? I just want to make content that makes people laugh. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I just want to do very engaging segments like this live on stream. You feel what I'm saying? That's all. I literally just want to do engaging content ideas like this live on stream. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I just want to, you know, you feel me? Just create the most engaging content possible. And I can definitely say every stream, every video, the goal is always to, the focus is always, how can I make the next stream better? How can I make the next video crazier? You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. If we just use the Mr. Beast method in streaming, it might not be, you know? At least try the method. And just do the streams, and every single time you go live, just have some crazy stuff planned. Try to go crazier than the last time you streamed. Then you should be alright. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Now let's pull up the next question. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get the next question pulled up. Okay. So, we got our next question on the screen already. How do you balance being authentic with... So the next question that we got from a viewer is, how do you balance being authentic with creating content that appeals to a wider audience? If I'm being real, I don't feel like I've ever been put in the situation where it's like the content that my viewers wanted wasn't already something that I didn't already want to create. Because I'm all about giving the audience the content that they want. That's all. But balance being authentic. If I'm being honest, bro, you can't please everybody. You know, sometimes, you know, you could probably like think about going down that route of doing this type of content only because so-and-so wanted it. But at the end of the day, if it's not really content that you wanted to do and you were just doing it because they wanted it, then you're still not going to feel happy with it at the end of the day. But I've never really been put in that situation because I feel like all the content that I've done has been content that I wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've never really, like, you know, because I don't let people control me. You feel what I'm saying? Content's not really one of those spaces where you should be having people controlling you on what you do and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm actually kind of glad that I get to do my content the way that I want to do it, because you can't please everybody. So why would you stop pleasing yourself just to please somebody else? Sure. So just stick to what you want to do and what your vision is, and the ones who will appreciate it will appreciate it. The real ones will appreciate it. The fake ones won't. It's that simple, bro. It's actually that simple. If you really think you're living this life to please somebody else, don't talk to me. Like, don't even talk to me, gang. Don't even talk to me, gang. Hold up. Oh my gosh, the chat disappeared. Oh, we're done. We're done. The chat disappeared. The chat disappeared. Hold on. Hidden on. Oh my gosh. Like I said, we've already been having a lot more like tech issues on the stream. So we're trying to make sure the production's sharp. Okay? But the next question is... Hold on, I just heard something. Alright, so the next question that we got from a viewer is, what's the most unexpected thing you've learned from creating content? You know, if I'm being honest, dude, the most unexpected thing that I've learned from creating content, I mean, the most unexpected, but like at the same time though, if there's one, I don't know. One thing that I could probably say I've learned from creating content is like, just, you know, you're gonna have haters. I don't know. I feel like that's just the way it is. You're gonna have haters. And that's just facts. You are going to have haters, so you might as well get used to it. You know, you're always gonna have at least one person who's gonna hate on it. At least one person out of the bunch is going to have to hate on what you do. But another thing that I could probably say I've learned from making content is probably like, you feel me? Just go with the flow, you feel what I'm saying? Just be grateful for the progress that you currently have. You know, like my 883 subs, you know, slow motion is better than no motion. So just be grateful for what you currently have, and God will bless you with more. So don't ever get greedy. And then also, I've also learned, you can't get too comfortable. So you need to always lock in when it's that time to lock in. So sometimes you gotta just know when, okay, this is a point of the year where I should not be getting comfortable. You know, I did so much before summer even started. I could have just slacked off over the summer. But it was right when the summer hit that I was like, nah. Like, I actually gotta lock in now. Like, it's now I gotta really try to tee up. Like, I gotta really lock in. Put my big boy suit on. But I did not have to do that. I did not have to think like that. But that's just the way it is. You can chill, but you gotta also know, like, you also gotta know when it's that time to lock in and really pop out with some crazy ideas. You feel me?
Sorry, I know you're doing your stuff, but I need clothes for PJ, please. I'm about to change him. He's wet.
You need
Kids
clothes?
are sleeping. I need some clothes for him.
Oh.
Clothes are wet from pee.
Okay, gang. Alright, gang. Okay, I'm back in. Little quick situation happened. Wait, is my stream kind of choppy right now? Hold on, let me really see it. Is my why do I feel like my stream's kind of choppy? Okay, it's just being choppy just to be choppy. The way I see it, it's being choppy just to be choppy. So it's alright. It's just being choppy just to be choppy. You feel what I'm saying? It's being choppy just to be choppy. Okay? So, let's get right to it. So, I already answered this question. What's the most unexpected thing you've learned from creating content? Just go at your pace. You know, do the content that you want to do. Okay? But also, you know, make sure the content that you're doing is content that you want to do and that your audience wants to see. And just always remember that you can't really please everybody because everybody has different tastes when it comes to content. So you won't always be able to please everybody. So just do what you think is best for you. You feel me? Because the content that you're putting out, Not everybody's gonna rock with it in the end. There's 8 billion people in this world. If you can get at least 1 million to rock with your stuff, then the rest won't really matter, you feel me? Everybody got different tastes when it comes to content. So it is okay. You should already, before you even start making content for the first time, you should already expect it to be that way, you feel me? I like how calm this stream is. Like, there's nothing too crazy going on. Like, this is, you know, because normally I would be hyped up and crazy, just doing like some crazy energetic stuff. But now, like, I'm really just sitting here trying to be a little more chill to you guys, you feel me? Okay. Oh boy. Oh shoot, the chat disappeared. Hold on. You see? The production tripping. I knew it was gonna start tripping. But I knew the production was gonna start tripping. Okay, so this next one right here. What's the funniest or most memorable moment you've had while streaming with your siblings? Okay. To the viewer who asked that question, if I could give any response to that, there's an easy response that I could give to that. You feel what I'm saying? There's an easy response I can give to that. It would probably be, if I could really think, if it's not sibling escape room, like if it's not the escape room challenge that we did, it had to be the, remember the guess the challenge thing? Not the guess the challenge, the guess the athlete. Remember when we did it was this month during the summer marathon that we've been doing. Remember when we ended up having the guess the athlete challenge, and then like they were glazing Ronaldo and stuff like that, and they was dissing Messi live on the stream. They was talking trash about Messi. Messi, I'm sorry that happened to you. You feel me? That's all I can say. That's really all I can say. Okay. 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 The next one that I need to get. Oh no, never mind. Okay, sorry guys, that's me being a little delayed with the production, basically. Okay. Okay, this is another really good question. I'm not gonna lie. This is another really good question. This viewer asked, what's the biggest challenge of creating content with family, and how do you navigate it? Well, if I'm being honest, the biggest challenge of creating content with family, well, when it comes to creating content with my siblings now, I have to kind of do it where their faces don't appear in the camera, you know, for certain reasons, because they're still so young. You know, maybe in about a year or two, we'll be able to slowly start pushing the boundaries and leaking their faces more. But, you know, we used to leak their faces in the past, but those old videos got deleted because my mom didn't want their faces on the internet at that time. So I just kind of have to, it's all about being a little creative with the camera angles to where now we can still do content that lets us collaborate without, you feel me, without leaking anybody's faces right on the internet. Why do I feel like the stream looks so choppy? I swear, we've been having the most, like, crazy tech issues. Like, the tech issues are actually bad right now. Bro, hopefully we can make it to day 25. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully we can make it to day 25, bro. I'm just trying my best to keep pushing. Just trying to keep putting out the content. You know, right now we're in that very chill phase of the marathon where most of our content that was mapped out for this month has already now been done. So now there's no reason to really, you know, be crazy. So now we're really in that point of the marathon now where these next few days we can just do a lot more chill content like Q&As and stuff like that instead of the high energy segments that we were doing this whole month. Because, you know, you can tell like the energy the energy in these streams have already been so wild this whole month. Alrighty, so let's hurry up and pull up our next question. Oh damn, we're actually almost done with the Q&A. We only got a couple more questions left. Okay. Oh wait, damn. All of the overlays went away. What the heck? How does that even work? Oh my gosh, bro. I can't take that serious. Like, the tech issues are actually bad. Okay. So our next question on the Q&A list is, what's your favorite part about filming vlogs? Oh, this one's a very juicy question. What's your favorite part about filming vlogs, and what do you hope viewers take away from them? I'm gonna really think this one through, because this ain't even a question about the streams. This is a question about the vlogs, the YouTube videos, the vlogs. Okay, the vlogs. Well, if you really, like, I'm talking really know about this channel, then you would most likely know that this channel originally started out as a vlog channel. Like, this YouTube channel specifically started out as a vlog channel before it turned into a live streaming channel. So, vlogs, I've always had a thing for vlogging myself, but my favorite part about filming the vlogs that I film, I don't know. It just has a vibe to it, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, you feel me? Like, you know how I just said streaming gives you that one-on-one interaction with the audience? But why not just have a mix of sometimes getting the one-on-one and then just being able to talk to the camera, you feel me? Without the responses in real time. I don't even know if what I just said was correct, but all I could really say is, I'm not gonna cap. My favorite part about filming the vlogs, it's just a vibe whenever I be filming the vlogs. Like, I can do different camera angles around the room at once, give it that production type of feel. I can really edit it the way that I want to, so it's not like streaming where you say something and it's there. When you're vlogging, I can clip out any unnecessary like filler. Streams, you got the filler anyways because everything's just live, it's just handed to you. Okay, the only disadvantage that the vlogs have compared to my streams is because when I'm streaming, that's obviously when I'm on camera longer, so you're just getting me, it's basically just like my regular content in the vlogs, but you're just getting me way longer on stream. Okay, favorite part about film vlog, what you hope viewers take away from them. Just chase your dreams. Just do what you want to do. Just chase your dreams, bro. Just chase your dreams. You feel me? Chase your dreams. You feel me? Let me make sure everything is right. We only have 2 more questions left on the Q&A, and then we're actually going to be ending stream. No cap. How do you choose the video games you play for each vlog, and what makes a game vlog worthy? That's a very good question, because we've done nothing but back-to-back gaming all year for the vlogs. What you just said right there was such a good question. The viewer who asked this is actually a W, gang. How do you choose the video games you play for each vlog, and what makes a game vlog worthy? Well, okay. Let's basically just do a recap of every single game that's been turned into a vlog this year. Okay, let's start from the top. 2K, Call of Duty, Minecraft. Hold up, I'm forgetting. Hold on, 2K, Call of Duty, Minecraft. What's another one? Like, I'm trying to really think through. Hold up. It's okay. All I have to do is check the channel real quick. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta check my channel. And I'ma see. Okay? Roblox, Minecraft, Call of Duty, 2K, Jeopardy, hold up. Mortal Kombat, WWE Mayhem. That was a game that we did. We've done so much. Retro Bowl, BitLife, Roblox Squid Game, GTA. Do you not see the pattern here? We're doing the popular games, basically. So, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes where I might pick the game for the certain vlog based on its popularity level, but there's sometimes I will go straight for the unpopular games on purpose just to put you guys on for real. But you see the pattern, like you can tell, like the games that I'm going for. You can tell I have a type, you know? I'm going for the popular ones, clearly, because it's not a coincidence that I give you BitLife, Squid Game, Retro Bowl, GTA, Call of Duty, 2K, Minecraft. It's not a coincidence that I give you all those things back to back, because I'm doing, Mortal Kombat. Clearly, I'm giving you guys the games that I know you guys are gonna want to see. I don't want to do any like super unknown games. I just want to give y'all the ones that I think you guys would love to see.
Who's ready for some basketball?
Those were the days, bruh. I just had to play that. I always look back at that video every now and then. It might be my favorite. There was a girl who once told me that's her favorite video. But sometimes I be wondering, like, she only says that because of that part in the video. But then I be wondering, did she ever finish the video? I don't think she did. She didn't. But there goes your answer, you feel me? I don't think she ever finished that video too. How's she about to say that's her favorite one? I just realized, whole time she did not finish that. She never did. She just want to talk. She just want to talk. Are we dead serious right now? Okay. Oh damn. Oh damn. All of the overlays went away. Everything went away. Yo, you see how cooked we are? Gang, you see, this is why I said this is actually crazy. Like, we're really on some, like, the tech is crazy right now. Which is why, if I'm being honest, the stream should not even be too long right now. We shouldn't even be making each stream too long. Like you watching it, the thing is choppy and stuff. Like we're talking like actual tech issues. Hold on, let me see. The thing is choppy and stuff. Like we're talking like actual tech issues. Hold on, let me see. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, anyways, despite those issues, we actually have our very last question on the Q&A right now. Our last question is, what's the most challenge? So the last question that we have from a viewer right now is, what's the most challenging video game you've ever played, and what did you learn from it? I don't really know. The most challenging game that I ever played, like I gotta really look, like I gotta really think. You know, I gotta really think before I decide. I don't know. A lot of the games that I play don't really be the challenging games though. Like, I don't know. I really like games that it's a challenge, but it's not too challenging. So, honestly, that I can't really give an answer to it. Because I don't really feel like I have a game that I've really played where it's like I could really crash out. Like, I think the only game that I would ever be able to do that to is Elden Ring. And I've never played Elden Ring. Ooh, maybe I should play Elden Ring. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to do a vlog out of it when I do it. I'm not saying, oh, maybe. Oh, I'm not even going to say nothing. But I can definitely say, don't ever say I told you. You cannot say that I told you I'm doing Elden Ring for a vlog. Because I never said that, okay? I repeat, I never said we was going to do Elden Ring for a vlog. I was just thinking about playing the game on some off-camera stuff. But I don't have Elden Ring. I don't have the game. Don't you have to pay for that thing? Nah, you probably got to pay for it. No, word of my mother, you probably got to pay for it. Word of my mother, you probably got to pay for it. So we're going to kind of adjust everything, move everything back where they supposed to be, you know, the overlays and stuff. Move everything right back where they supposed to be. You feel me? Okay? Just move everything right back where they supposed to be. Okay. The thing is chopping up bad. I'll see you guys on stream. In about an hour. I'll see you guys on stream in about an hour. Okay? What is going on? And it shows that my bitrate is so high too. So the stream really should not be on no lagging type of BS. Cause it literally shows my bitrate is jumping high. I'm talking 8,000 to 9,000 bitrate. What the hell? That's gotta be the craziest, like, oh my gosh. That's gotta be the craziest lag I've seen though. Real stuff. That's crazy. That just took us a whole hour just to do a Q&A. Like, we've never been that slow with segments before. Cause hell you mean that just took us an hour. Hell you mean that just took us an hour to fully do the Q&A. I think our next 2 streams today are gonna have to be only. I think they're gonna have to own those streams are gonna have to only be like 6 minutes each, on some IG live type stuff.